Jewish society continued to splinter under Roman rule. Jerusalem became a hotbed of revolution, spite, and dissent.
Don't look to the priests for salvation. They are bedfellows of Rome, men of the field. You have been crushed by Roman greed. Rabbis, sages, your books have been burned! Your place of worship desecrated! The hills of Jerusalem are stripped bare of wood for the thousands they have crucified. Your brothers, your children, have been offered to the Roman gods as worthless sacrifice!
Rebellion spread through the region, and Jews of Jerusalem split into warring factions. Zealots opposed to Roman rule targeted Roman citizens, raided Jewish homes, and murdered Jews who were disloyal to their cause. In 67 CE, Vespasian arrived in Judea with 60,000 Roman soldiers to quell the revolt. Beyond the city walls, the massive Roman legions laid siege with infantry, catapults, and war machines.
Technically, we could survive a siege for many years. Storehouses are full, but the walls will not stand forever. Vespasian has catapults and battering rams. If anything, we must ask him for terms.
No! Enough oppression! We were once kings, self-ruling and mighty. If we do not fight now, we will lose Jerusalem forever!
You don't have the forces to fight. Every man, woman, and child will die, and the streets will run with blood.
We will rally the men, train the boys, make weapons. Rabbi, what are we if we do not try?
You'll murder us all.
The people need an incentive to fight. One they cannot ignore. We will make them starve for war.
In the dead of the night, a group of zealots burned the storehouses. The food and grain were destroyed. The zealots guarded the inner walls, locking the people within. The people of Jerusalem were trapped, starving, plagued, and at war among themselves.
They're destroying themselves from within. The city is ripe for the taking. We should move now.
Titus, what do you say?
I urge you to wait, Father. Rome has lost patience with Nero's ambition and paranoia. They will soon name a new leader. While Jerusalem resists, you have control of the Roman army in the east. A position the Senate cannot ignore.
My lord, news from Rome.
Yes, what is it?
Nero has ended his life. The military have appointed you emperor.
Father, you must return to Rome. Tonight.
Yes. Titus, you will command the army in my place. There is no longer a need to wait. Seize the city and be done with it.
Titus took the first wall within 15 days. The Romans closed in on the temple. The Jews fought with sword and flame, but could not hold the Romans back. The flames spread through the temple. Jews and Romans watched in horrified silence as the temple was consumed by fire.
Men, lay down your swords. This war is over.
When the fires died, Titus entered the smoldering ruins of the temple. The halls were filled with burnt bodies.
All women and children. There must be thousands.
They took refuge here during the siege. They've been burnt alive.
This is the fruit of their rebellion.
The Holy of Holies. It is where they keep their treasures.
Give me your sword.
Titus stabbed the charred remains of the curtain of the holiest central chamber, meant for the Ark of the Covenant. Blood gushed from the tattered fabric and poured out onto the floor. Titus recoiled in terror.
A power yet lives here that even Rome cannot conquer.
Over months, the Romans brought down the remaining structure, the great stones falling onto the streets below. Those stones would be reused to build homes for thousands of years by those who would come after: the Romans, Arabs, Crusaders, and Ottomans. The western, southern, and eastern walls remain, a testament to the Holy Temple. It has never yet been rebuilt, and the Jews would not rule Jerusalem again for 2,000 years.